Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. I'm Jessica
and I'm Jennifer,
and today we have a very exciting video for you guys. I think we filmed this video like a couple of years back and you guys loved this video, so we have an updated version for you guys. It's called How to Grow Long, Thick and Healthy Hair. So we're going to be giving you guys all the tea, so stay tuned.
So before we go into this video, something that we need to note that you all need to remember is length retention is very important. When aiming for long, thick and healthy hair, you need to think about how you're going to actually retain that length and maintain that length.
Yes.
And that actually takes a lot of effort. It takes being mindful and it takes a strong and steady hair routine.
Yes. So the first tip we're going to give you guys that has allowed our hair to grow long, thick and healthy are our DIY remedies or natural and ancient remedies. And we're talking our CHEBE powder, we're talking rice water, we're talking black seed. You guys have seen we've done several videos of this and this really transformed our hair journey. If you want to see how our hair looked before compared to how it looks now, guys, these routines have made all the difference. CHEBE powder was amazing for our hair growth journey and we really used this around the pandemic. This prevents your hair hitting a plateau, it prevents your hair breaking, and we really allowed our hair to grow and flourish. We used hair growth oil mixes. You guys know we've done videos on this. FENUGREEK oil is amazing for boosting hair growth. Amla powder is amazing for hair growth as well. We've used black seed oils, black seed water. We've used a lot of DIY ancient remedies, and this has really helped to boost and enhance our hair growth.
Yes, I would say that if you have gotten your hair to a certain length and it just isn't moving, you're not seeing any progress at all, try these ancient remedies and I promise you, you probably will see a change with at least one of them.
Yes.
So the next tip, and this video would not be complete without this tip, is moisture, moisture, moisture.
Yeah.
You guys, moisture is key. When you're trying to grow your hair to a certain level, moisture is your best friend. Do not wait till your hair looks dry. Do not wait till it's shedding. Even if it looks like it's moisturized, always go and add another layer of moisture. We tend to moisturize our hair every day or every other day, but do not let at least 2 days go by without putting moisture in your hair. You can infuse moisture in your hair through your daily moisturize and seal routine, whether it is through a moisturizer, a water-based moisturizer, a cream-based moisturizer, or through your weekly deep condition routines. But whichever way it is, always try and make sure that your hair is moisturized. Otherwise, it will start to dry out, it will be brittle, it will break easily, there won't be enough elasticity for it to withstand daily movement. Overall, just make sure that your hair is moisturized. I promise you it will thrive.
Yes. Now, the next tip we're going to be giving is protective styling. Guys, protective styling has worked amazingly for us. And just like I said, in the pandemic, we started to protective style our hair. We would always get 2 braids down and we would also infuse CHEBE into our hair. And guys, we noticed an amazing difference. Not only was our hair growing longer, but our hair was super thick. Us literally leaving our hair alone works wonders. And I'll say you have to study your hair. If your hair grows when you leave it alone, you just have to put your hair in a protective style and leave it alone. And that's generally what has worked for us. So I'll recommend protective styling to anyone. You can protect your hair when you go to bed at night, or you can also just put your hair in a protective hairstyle like braids, so you don't have to worry about your hair constantly brushing against friction and breaking.
So the next tip to grow your hair long, thick and healthy is, and this one really has to do with healthy hair, is to stop using heat on your hair. Really difficult. We mastered this about 3 years ago. We actually started to air dry our hair instead of blow dry our hair, and that made a tremendous difference. I felt like the volume in our hair was doubled. Our hair was a lot thicker. We were able to hold on to a lot of hair strands that usually typically would fall off because of the amount of heat we're using on it. So I would really recommend try and lay off the blow dryers, lay off the straighteners. If you can, really air dry your hair, air dry your hair.
So the next tip we're going to give to grow long, thick and healthy hair is frequent trims. Guys, we've said this several times. You have to let the dead ends go, and we've been guilty of this many times. I think sometimes we just even get busy, so we don't keep up with our regular trims. And guys, you see the split ends working its way up your hair. So you definitely have to get rid of it because it will work its way up your hair and your hair will get more and more damaged. So frequent trims, and I'll say every 3 months is fine.
Yes.
If your hair is really, really healthy, you can do 6 months, but you have to regularly trim your hair in order to actually maintain healthy ends and retain length.
Yes. So the next tip is deep condition treatment. And guys, this is so important in your journey to long, thick and healthy hair, especially for the health of your hair. So, you know, I talked about moisturizing your hair. This takes it to another level. Always try and do a moisture deep condition treatment as well as a protein deep condition treatment. These has so many benefits for your hair. Not only does it infuse the moisture in your hair, but it helps strengthen your hair so that it doesn't fall off and break easily. We tend to do a moisture treatment every single week just to infuse that moisture in our hair, to baby our ends and make our hair very soft and moisturized. And then we tend to do a protein deep condition treatment at least once or twice a month. This in particular strengthens our hair. Your hair tends to need protein to be stronger, to be able to withstand daily friction or any form of breakage.
Yeah, and I'll say just study your hair, because there was a point in time that we were having protein overload. We were actually using a protein conditioner every 2 weeks, and we found out that we just need it once a month. So if you study your hair porosity and what your hair needs, you'll know how often to do a protein conditioner treatment and how often to do a moisture conditioner treatment.
So the last and final tip for healthy, long and thick hair is a solid and progressive hair routine. Now guys, I know I've mentioned several times, we are actually going to film a video showing you guys all the steps that we take for our solid hair care routine. But I kid you not, if you listen to every step in this video, these are things that you can do in your solid hair care routine. Solid hair care routine that you follow can transform your hair. What you do daily, what you do weekly, and what you do monthly tends to show up in your hair and affects the hair growth or the health of your hair. Also, always try and make sure that your hair routine is progressive. Meaning, if your hair has hit a certain length, that was your goal. Maybe your goal was shoulder length and you finally hit it. Try and infuse something new in your hair routine to progress it to the next level. You constantly need to always elevate so that you don't hit a plateau or you don't hit a level where your hair is no longer growing. So I always tend to say find something new. It could be a new Ayurvedic product. It could be some new moisture treatment, steaming your hair. It could be anything that you're doing now to progress your hair to the next level so that you hit that hair goal that you're hoping to reach.
So guys, these are our tips on how to grow long, healthy and thick hair. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And if you can see, our hair looked very different from before. When we filmed this video a couple of years ago compared to now, our hair is a lot more thicker, healthier and longer. And I hope you guys took something from this video. If you actually have tried any of these tips and they've worked for you, leave a comment down below and let us know. And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye!